Hey everybody, Dustin Dale's back here once again. I'm at the Funny Bone Comedy Club, 168th and Dodge, and this weekend we've got Michael Malone. He just put out a new album called 31. He's got a new movie called Bethlehem out you can check out. All sorts of great stuff, plus a podcast we'll be talking about as well. Michael, how are you, bud?
Hey, I'm wonderful, man. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good. So, the bus driver took off on you on your way here, huh?
Yeah, I had a ride scheduled and it just didn't happen. So I had to walk through the field like a schmuck.
Walking through the field like a schmuck.
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Like, hey, how are you? I'm here for my interview. Just sweating.
Should've
Grass
seen
on
him.
me. How are you? I'm here.
Pulling weeds out of his shoes.
Exactly.
It's terrible. No, but you got a new movie out, I saw. It's called
Yes.
Bethlehem. You directed it. You starred in it. Tell me about that movie.
Yeah, it's a great little movie. It's about a family that's coming together as they're falling apart for the holidays. It's Christmas in real life is the way I like to say it. There's no songs, there's no kids singing, it's nothing like that. It's just alcohol and hating your family, you know?
Sounds like every Christmas.
Right? The way Christmas is supposed to be. So I'm really excited about that. It's won Best Picture in a few festivals so far and all that stuff, so we're hoping that it keeps going.
Very cool. Now, was that an original idea from yourself?
My buddy Josh Hall, who I worked with on a movie called Chopping Block the summer before that, and I started working on it, and then it just kind of came together, and next thing you know, we were in the middle of production.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah.
So you said it hit some festivals. Do we have an estimated release date, or maybe some time we can check it out?
It'll be up this June. You can check out everything at BethlehemTheMovie.com, and it'll be up around June to be able to watch online and check out and pass around and do all that fun stuff. So.
Very cool. So now that once that one's out of the way, you've done all the festivals. Is there another movie on the horizon we can expect?
There is. There's a movie called Good Mornings, and it's about it's morning spelled like you're mourning somebody.
Okay.
And it's about I can't say a lot about it, but it's about a guy who runs a small town funeral home.
Okay.
And it's a dark comedy.
Okay. Hey, dark comedy. I like those.
It's really fun.
Very cool. Now you starred in that one as well?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. Very cool. Now, also with that, you got a brand new album out. It's called 31. People can check it out on iTunes. You can check it out all over the place. When did that one come out?
It came out last March, and it was a top seller on iTunes for a while. I got featured on the homepage for a little bit, and it's through a great company called Uproar Records, who dealt with. I mean, they've had everybody from Richard Pryor. They were the first people to do Richard Pryor's albums, and they've done Jeff Foxworthy to everybody's been on that label, and so I was kind of honored to have that the deal go through and have the album do so well. For just being out a year, it's been doing really well. So you can check that out on iTunes. It's called 31.
And your podcast as well.
Yeah, I'm so excited about this. So I just launched this new podcast a few weeks ago. It's like a comedy podcast that you haven't heard before. If you enjoy like the NPR storytelling of like Radiolab or Serial, then you're gonna love this podcast. It's like that, only with stand-up comedians.
Okay.
And so I focus on one story, and they're not very long. They're about 10 to 15 minutes long, and I add music and sound bites and live performance and stuff. So like.
Is it like War of the Worlds, but with comedy?
Yeah, kind of. It's really cool. This week's episode features Jim Short, and he talks about doing late night with David Letterman and stuff like that. And when he's talking about doing these late night sets, I actually play a little clip of it, and you get to hear David Letterman introduce him. So it really kind of sets the scene and really puts you there in that moment. And so that's what I'm trying to do, is create that podcast that actually puts you in that story. And nobody's doing that with comedians yet, so I thought, why not?
There you go. Is that a weekly one?
Yes, every week. And it's called Punched Up, and you can check that out at puncheduppodcast.com.
Very cool. Make sure you check all those out, and make sure you come out and check them out at the Funny Bone Comedy Club this weekend. Have you been to Omaha before?
I have, and I love it here.
Yeah.
I'm not even like pandering. This room is fire. I love playing here. So, yeah, no pander at all. Love this room.
Very cool. Check it out. His name is Michael Malone. He's in town all weekend long. And make sure you check out Bethlehem the movie. And where can they follow you at on social media?
Everything's at Malone Comedy, so MaloneComedy.com, Twitter's Malone Comedy, Instagram, Facebook, everything. So, real easy.
Very simple. Michael Malone, thank you very much for hanging out with me, man.
I appreciate it.
Have some good shows this weekend, and we'll see you guys soon.